Welcome guys back to more episodes of The Walking Dead. We're on episode 3 of season 9. We saw the glimpse of the helicopter again in the last episode, right at the end, as Jackass was leaving. I can't remember his name. In fact, I don't think I ever knew his name. That keeps posing the question as to where that could possibly have come from. And the discussion between Rick and Negan in his prison cell there with his great big bushy beard now. He still thinks he's going to get it all back. And he's doing a systematic breakdown to Rick as to how he thinks that's going to happen and waiting for all of this to come crashing down. I really hope he's wrong. But meanwhile, we've got this project that he's been pushing. We've already had injuries. And it is starting to get to the point with how large a community as a whole all of them are now that you're going to start having to come up with some rules. Anyway, with that said, let's dive in. This is episode 3. Something's brewing. It has to be. They've got to continue to push the story on here. It can't just be about them all learning to get along here and living happily ever after. That's just not going to happen.
Last report, things were good. Maggie will be there soon, thanks to you. She can hold down the fort for a while. Even if everyone isn't all in yet, they'll get there. Just like we did.
No.
Whoa. Idle down there, Kimosabe. We're all one big kumbaya now.
It's again.
Hilltop's half of the deal for the ethanol. Shipment we never got.
Yeah, that went missing too.
My name's Mud. And you're the widow.
That's appropriate.
Mark him down for the tomato. Thanks for bringing it. We're gonna make good on the fuel as soon as we can.
Can't believe we're working with those assholes.
Mm.
Okay.
Come on, Daddy.
2, 3.
I wonder what kind of future she's actually going to have. I don't see it being Daryl though.
Every last one of them, just like Justin.
Not if we have guns too.
We're gonna find out who did this. We're gonna make sure it never happens to us again, all right?
Us? You're not one of us anymore.
Us
He needs to stop
means all of
saying
us.
does you and them.
Go shovel that horse shit to whoever killed Justin.
You need to stop.
Why don't you go ahead and yank that Roscoe, pop me right here. It's better than worrying about getting it in the back.
That because you're the one who took out Justin?
Nah. My money's on garbage, lady.
Charming.
Revenge for Simon's place, sure.
No. It's him. Maybe it's both of them. Come on. Everyone back off! Right now!
Okay. Rick to the rescue.
Let it go.
I'll talk to Rick. I'll try and find a way to make everybody feel safe, all right?
Anne's been one of us for a while now, but I gotta ask. You know where she was last night?
For them.
On watch with me.
You stayed all night? I'll keep an eye on her. Even if she doesn't have anything to do with it, some of them think she does.
A couple guns or the right people might calm things down.
Or make things worse. And it wouldn't help Justin. No way I would have let him near one.
No guns for any of them.
Is that true?
It's not what I want. But your deal's made the sanctuary the majority of the workforce. They're rebuilding this bridge for all of us. So isn't it on us to keep them safe?
Did you see anything while you were out there? Anything at all that might help explain what happened to Justin?
I need to get some rest. I have another shift tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Thought she was leaving then.
Did you see anything?
You think I'm hiding something?
You saw the helicopter.
If I'd have killed him, I'd have killed him in plain sight.
You wouldn't have cared.
I don't know who it is, but I know why. So do you.
The future belongs to all of us now.
How do they get this future?
And Glenn don't. You ever think about what they want? What they'd do if they could?
For a long time, I wanted it too, maybe more than anyone. But killing each other when the world already belongs to the dead, maybe everyone moves past what's happened to what could happen, and maybe, just maybe, it'd be one of the best decisions you ever make. Like not killing a guy who left your brother on a rooftop to die.
You did do that. There's one that's not moving. Yeah, you. Okay, so it didn't. Oh, frick. Well, that's just great. It amazes me just how quickly it can always get out of control. Oh, shit, that's gross, man.
What happened to Grid 5? Should have been here before us.
Grid 5, what's your status?
B. Hey, B, wake up.
Rod called in the all clear. We headed towards the road and then...
Whack.
I think something hit me from behind.
Whoever did this took her. Do the saviors know?
Not yet. They think your rot's on watch through the night. Come morning, they will.
Say we nab the perp. Then what?
Well, whoever it is, when the time comes, they'll get what they deserve.
I saw it starting again.
Yeah,
and I
I
just
did.
wanted to pull that trigger. End it before it begins. Because if we don't find a rot, we're gonna have to fight whether we want it or not.
No, I won't let it come to that. I can't.
Yeah, but you can't stop it, Rick. That's the problem.
Part of me wishes I could see things his way. Look forward and not back. Every time I look at Herschel, I think about how things could have been. And I can't let that go.
I've no idea.
Frequency mode.
It's Jada's. I know you're in range. I saw the helicopter last night.
What?
What do you have? An A or a B?
Is it you? Did you take them?
No pickups.
Neither. It's just me. I paid my share.
Okay, I'm lost.
What will it take?
Which would be? Oh, he followed
Who are
you.
you talking to?
He followed you. Wow, she kept this quiet.
Followed me? Then who are you talking to?
Yeah. I'd like to know too. What deal did you make
What
and
did
who
you
the
do?
hell is it?
I care about you. Tell me the truth. Answer my questions. You traded people, yes? That's what you were gonna do with me? With Rick?
For my people.
But they're gone now.
It just ended up there.
Yeah, but why are you
don't know what the
making
hell
these
that
deals
means.
now?
I tried. You saw I tried. And when those saviors came at me, everyone stood by.
Whatever this is, I can't do it. I have to tell Rick.
Which now puts you in danger.
With me? And all this time, I thought you were a bee.
Shit. Take it that means Rick's an A.
No way you get me before I open her up. Ain't that right, boss lady? Shit, man, you got no damn clue. We're not killing anybody unless we have to. Maybe it won't come as a big bombshell that we're vamoosing out of your little pet project. We don't need a babysitter. You know, over and over I heard you yapping about how every life counts, and man, I gotta tell you, I'm right there with you.
Yeah,
But if
I
you
was
don't
wondering
give
when
up that
Kevin was
gun-
gonna...
It's over.
That was coming.
Down. Now. Keep pressure on it. We'll get to camp, fix you up.
Hi.
Drop it.
B.
You took out Justin with that thing?
Yeah. I said that before.
I killed my husband.
People will find out.
She's the last one. After this, it's over. My mother and my grandmother found this place for the group. There were so many of us then. But then the saviors came. And Simon wanted what we had. But then your people came and
Everyone's
asked us
wanting
to
their
fight.
own justice here.
We did because we couldn't forget. Until you hung Gregory.
Well, shit.
That's when we knew. Rick's rules aren't the only rules. They murdered my mother. She shot my brother right here.
Different to Rick's
It's not like
rules.
that anymore, okay? I'm one of you now.
Did she do it?
Simon would have killed me too.
He was crying and you smiled. I needed him.
I don't remember.
No, she will.
Say it.
Please.
You
No
remember.
exceptions.
Yeah. Well,
Daryl, Maggie.
I'm gonna walk away.
Daryl, you can't do this. I've changed.
And therein lies a huge problem, isn't it?
Cindy said I showed him the way. She did the same thing for me. We gave Rick's way a chance. It's time to see Negan.
A complete different outlook for Maggie and Daryl now. Breaking apart. Damn. I hate to say this. There's no right or wrong, it's all grey area, I know, but I've always been with our group since the beginning. Maggie and Glenn and Abraham and Rick and Carol and Daryl, but times have moved on. So much has happened, so much has changed. And now we are getting to opposing sides with two completely opposing outlooks as to what the way forward is. Some looking forward, some looking back, some looking at like what's just happened there. Daryl had already figured out who'd done Justin. So had I when he picked up the, when they found her knocked out, the girl. Don't know her name. I already knew it was her. So you showed us the way. They're going to go for Negan. It's got to be done to move on as far as they're concerned. But I suppose in a society it'd be like releasing a load of hardened criminals that were all part of the same group or gang that affected a huge community of people and took their loved ones and murdered them and whatever, and then expecting you to live with them just because you've de-armed them. And them at the same time looking to get that power back because whoever it was who was in charge of them, in this case Negan, had given him that overbearing need to exert complete dominance over everybody, but knowing that if you don't comply with that way, the no exception rule applies to you too. So that girl was screwed either way, but at the same time, she shot her brother right in front of her. I don't want to be on any particular side anymore. I just want to watch it. I'm past the point of knowing whether my thoughts and of what's right and wrong is no longer applicable. Oh my God. I mean, this show made you bloodthirsty for a very long time. Then Negan came along and then turned it all around. And then everything was happening with Carl and him saying there has to be an after, there has to be a new world. I don't know what's the right freaking way. And I was hoping the right way was the way that they were going, but the Saviors are going to pull out the project. They're not going to complete the bridge. So Rick and Carol showing leniency there is what keeps them from walking away from it and trying to keep some remnants of peace going. But oh my God. Now then, Abe, no, forgot her name. What do we do here with what's just happened to Gabriel? I had no clue that her and the scavengers had been making deals like this for a long time. And I said it's got to be somewhere that's far, far distant away. So they're scouting permanently. So wherever they are, they've got massive resources. They must have if they can afford to keep expending fucking aviation fuel on a helicopter. Do you know how many gallons of fuel one of those things goes through an hour? I know, because I have them circling outside here. I live very close to a city centre, and there's helicopters circling out here all the time, and you see it in the news and you see it in the papers about how many thousands of pounds per hour it's costing in fuel. So forget the money aspect side of things, just the actual volumetric terms that we're dealing with here. What's an A and what's a B? Don't know. Don't know. I haven't a clue. And I won't know till next week. And we'll be back with another 2 episodes. So, Maggie and Daryl, Rick, Carol, and Michonne in particular. I feel like it's those 2 separate groups overall here now that are seeing things a different way. I mean, and I knew they had to come up with something new this season. It couldn't just be all everyone's working together and everyone's getting along happily. It's just that's not this world. That's not any world. Not with humans in it anyway. I'm going to try and stay as impartial as I possibly can now, because I don't want to be on Carol and Daryl's side. No. Maggie and Daryl's side and not on Rick's side, and vice versa. So I'm just going to react to whatever happens. But I want to know about this helicopter. I want to know what the choices have been made previously and what an A and a B is. Don't tell me. I don't want any spoilers. We'll find out. And I will be back with 2 episodes next week. All of them available on YouTube playlists, as I'm sure you know by now. If you do want to watch full-length versions, just check the link in the description, take you over to Patreon. And if you haven't already subscribed, I would appreciate a sub to the channel as well. We've not only just got The Walking Dead, we've got Fear the Walking Dead as well, and there's plenty of new series coming up this year as well. Just check the schedule. Right, I will see you for episodes 4 and 5 next week. Till then, guys, thanks a lot for watching. See you for the next one.